So this model, the things that I like about it, the main thing is I love the weight. It's only 250 pounds. So getting off a DRZ, which was in the 300s, I shed 50 pounds right there. Just that. Could you imagine how much I would have had to take off the DRZ to get, you know, to shed 50 pounds? That is just unreal. I would almost had no bike. So another thing I like about it is the 6-speed transmission. So that allows me to have the short gear that I wanted, right? Short first gear, and then have a decent top end on the 6th gear. So I have a little bit of more of flexible, you know, more of a, what do you call it, option as far as my gear ratios from the 1st to the 6th. So lightweight, flexibility with the gears, having 6 gears, and just how everything is made on the KTM. Everything like stock is like an aftermarket product for the DRZ. It's just way more polished. The way everything is made, the way it's engineered. So just overall on quality, for me, the KTM, just, it's not even a comparison. So what are the downsides to this KTM? One of the downsides is it lacks torque, big time. Now I'm not sure if it makes it up in horsepower, but I know just the torque category, not even close. The difference in torque between this and the DRZ is like riding a 400 versus a 450. Now, on the other hand, it's also a plus. Now, it is something that I don't like, but at the same time, it's something I live with, because with it feeling like it doesn't have a lot of torque, it's easier to ride. I guess when you talk about like rotating masses and stuff like that, it feels lighter. So with it feeling lighter, it's just a whole lot easier to maneuver and throw around while you're riding. And I'm telling you guys, compared to the DRZ, shedding that 50 pounds, holy cow, night and day. Now don't get me wrong, I love the DRZ. It was an amazing bike. There, this looks more familiar. I think I was at the wrong, yeah, I was. It's at the wrong housing place. And what it lacks in torquiness, it kind of makes up for, because the reason why it feels less torquey, this is what I found out, is the stroke on this bike is shorter, which means the piston goes up and down quicker. It has less travel than another bike. or than other bikes, which is why you lose torque on it. Now, I'm going slow here because I don't know I know they ride mountain bikes in here, but I don't want to run anyone over. But with that being said, you never feel like you're lacking in power with this setup. I can maneuver and power over any hill that I've come across as long as I have had grip. It never felt like I had to clutch it to gain enough power to go over whatever it was, you know? And then with you not having to fight the bike like you do, I just picked up a spider. With you not having to fight the bike, let me get this little guy back home. Oh, I took him and his family. Okay. You can just ride longer because you're not as fatigued fighting the torque and the weight. And I think I dropped my shades right there. God, I got it. Better just put these away somehow. And look, having this short first gear just really helps overall, right? Like, I'm talking, thinking about things, looking at my line, and I'm at the speed where I can do all of that, right? Because I'm not real familiar with this trail, and I'm not even familiar with who might be in here. So there's a lot of thinking going on, and the slower I'm going, the more easy it is for me to make certain decisions on how I'm gonna get through all these, you know, bumps and hills and things like that. By the way, we're in the northern part of Guam, which is a lot of this type of jungle. Just super dense. But really, this is like really nice jungle when you compare it to other jungles on Guam, because the other jungles have been burned down, and when it regrows with a lot of different types of grass. Crap, I just went by that bush, and typically those bushes have bees, and I just saw a whole bunch of stuff flying around me, so I'm hoping I didn't hit a beehive. Anyway, so if you're looking at getting a dual sport bike, either one, guys, is gonna be good. You know, it's just up to you what you're looking for in a bike. This KTM400 just has most of what I'm looking for in a bike, which is why I got it. Now, is it my, you know, man, that's the bike I just always wanted, I'll never switch to another bike? No, it's not. And I don't think it's the best bike out there either. But guys, when you're doing these rides, unless you're in hardcore competition, which obviously you can see I'm not, any bike that can take you on and off road, that can take you to your house, to the gas station, to this trail, and just go out and go riding and have an adventure, it's worth it. It doesn't matter which one you buy. The fun factor is gonna be the same.